Morning, fellow learners. It's Thoughtful Thursday, and I'm going to share with you my thought for today. So bear with me. I may not explain it in a very succinct way, but I'll do my best. So something happened to me this morning, and it kind of got me thinking about when we say or do something that either may perceive us to or be embarrassed, or maybe we've asked a question that makes sense to one person and not to us. So, I don't know, we could say, well, who is the Prime Minister at the moment? Now, obviously, depending on how that other person reacts, they could either answer the question or react in a way that is, well, sort of judgmental, I suppose, to a point. So they might say, oh, how can you not know who the Prime Minister is? And then we then internalise that reaction and then either respond in a couple of ways. So we might respond in a way that is very embarrassed and feel bad that we don't know the answer to the question, which is often why people don't ask questions, because they don't want to look stupid or feel thick. But if we were to be and respond from a place of confidence, and we kind of have that, I guess, self-esteem to be able to say, yeah, well, I'm sorry, I don't know who the Prime Minister is, then it puts it back onto the other person that we're having the conversation with. And then they will obviously then possibly feel a little bit awkward and, you know, just carry on and explain who it is, or they'll persist. So I think that if we can come from a place of confidence rather than a place of embarrassment, and this is obviously relative to actions as well as things we might say. And I think that that will be a better place for us to come from rather than being embarrassed about not knowing. So that's my thought for today. Hopefully you'll relate to it. Maybe you've experienced that yourself. I know certainly people that hate asking questions because they just fear people's responses and don't want to look silly. But I think let's own it. You can't know everything, and it's okay to show that, and we don't have to make out like we're a know-it-all if we're not. Even if it's the most simplest of things, and what is normal to us isn't normal to somebody else, and what other people know isn't necessarily things that we know or things we would do. I'm not one for keeping up with the news, and history is not my strength, so there's lots of obvious things that I don't know. But that's okay, because we're all learning, and I'm sure we've all asked silly questions or done silly things, but if we knew the answers, we wouldn't be asking the questions now, would we? So have a good day, and I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.